Thank you for clicking on this video. Enjoy!
New profile. We will continue with the same name. Play a game. Seattle, 2023. So this is taking place 3 years after the first game, from what I'm noticing. A city of enduring loneliness. A place where the dreamers, the realists, and the weary are striving to thrive and not just to survive. It is a time when society is reevaluating what it means to be alive. It is a moment when history is questioned and traditions are challenged. Old classification laws are confronted by those who are striving for fairness, for the right to be acknowledged in a society rife with judgments. Acceptance is a battle, and identity is a luxury they just began to grasp. Many who are feeling lost turn to their screens to find their footing, and the world becomes fast-paced with increased connectivity. Whether for work or pleasure, for a little encouragement or simply to escape. It is unclear whether or not it helps or further isolates them. As some look for answers off the beaten path, seeking bittersweet comforts to help pass on lonely nights. In a night-blooming coffee shop standing between the rainy streets, they'd find a small respite through a cup of warm drink. And these are their stories. Tuesday, September 19th, 2020. Yeah, this play takes place exactly 3 years later. Because the first game was taking place from September, October-ish, 2020. So exactly 3 years. The Evening Whisper. So it's the same newspaper. There you go. Seattle West Precinct Police are losing a record number of officers in January. Social experiments skirting between entertainment and menace. Massive job loss at large companies move out of state. What's next? Ooh, thunder. I guess this will go on for a while. Hey, Georgie. Officer Georgie. Welcome. Evening, Dawn. Alright, before we continue, I'm gonna get rid of all these freaking notifications. Oh, stories. Okay, so you can see some of their... Oh, and I can like their posts too. Nice. Yes, they do, Georgie. Kids listen on social media more than everywhere else. Oh, did Rachel get back to be with her group? Okay. And then the coffees are just going to be a few copies that they gave us unlocked from the get-go. Cafe latte, cappuccino, dark chocolate, espresso, green tea latte, and matcha. Cool. Evening, Dawn. What's crackin'? Aside from the thunder outside, that is. I'd say the power lines? Probably. Yeah? What about them? Oh. That's a concern. The power has kept going on and off all night. Our machines couldn't even heat up properly. That bad, huh? Sorry. I'll take your order as soon as the machines are ready. No problem. I guess our resident writer, Miss Green-Haired Fairy, isn't here tonight. You mean Freya? The one and only. Unless she's changed hair color, then my bad. Fair. It's still the same. She won't be coming around for a while, I think. Oh, why? She's currently on a research trip for her new book. That's so. At least, that's what she's told me. That's too bad. The evenings won't be the same without her. No kidding. I admit it's been pretty quiet around here. But it's good for her to escape the city once in a while, to have some time to herself. Also, by the way, thank you everyone for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. Ugh. Not looking too good, huh? Yeah, but I've already notified the city lights department. They said they'd monitor the area, just in case. Don't worry, Dawn. If anything happens, I'll lend you my trusty lighter. Your lighter? Uh-huh. Got it from my grandfather, a lucky charm of sorts. Never failed us in a pinch, not even once. Unless you need it lit up for longer than 10 seconds. Then you're on your own. It's the thought that counts. Don't cops usually carry flashlights around anyway? Oh, we do. But where's the thrill in that? Sounds like you need a vacation too. Do I ever? No, did we update our doors? Goodness, finally! Thanks for waiting. I can take your order now. Oh no, that was our coffee machines getting up and ready. Great. I'm already done for the day, so no more coffee for me. Oh, no midnight patrol then? Just for tonight. Roger that. In that case, would you like to sample our new tea selection instead? We have Ibicus and Blue Pea available. Ibicus and Blue what? Blue Pea? It's actually butterfly pea, but we call it Blue Pea for short. The color's really pretty. Huh. I had no idea you offered alternative stuff, Dawn. No judgment here, just saying. Alternative what? Oh. It's pea, as in pea pods. Oh. And not whatever else you thought it was. Ooh. I would not want to drink that kind of pea. Got it. Whoops. Sure, I'll give it a shot. Still remember my golden rule? Of course, no dairy for Officer Georgie. Correct. I'm sure you have all this info written down on your phone already. I want to say yes, but some of my notes went missing after I got my phone service a month ago. Whoops. Better write down everything you can remember then. Speaking of remembering, Frey actually left me something for you. That's so. Alright. Then I'll have one of your new teas. I'll leave the choice up to you. Just keep it simple. Alright. We like blue. And I guess all we got right now is cinnamon. And he said he did not want milk. So, brew. Oh, I guess you want another stick of cinnamon. Alright. Ooh, that is pretty. Cinnamon blue tea. Better give Freya stuff to Officer Georgie now before I forget. Give item? Oh, interesting. Okay. So we're going to be asked to give people items too now? So she had a letter for him and serve it. Brew your first drink. Oh, a postcard, huh? Is she bringing at me or something? Oh, Huh. What is it? It appears she left me a message. What does it say? Nothing for you to worry about. Okay. Anyway, thanks for this. Give her my regards. You're welcome, and I will. Alright, here you go. Whoa. Is this stuff really safe to drink? What's with the color? Yeah, I assure you it is completely safe to drink. Yeah, I'm just playing with you, Dawn. It's surprisingly mild, huh? Usually people put lemon in it. It changed color too. Really? Yep. Unfortunately, I'm out of lemons. Didn't have enough time to get any from the store. It's fine. I remember my youngest showed me a video of something like that. You know, she's really into this new agey health stuff. I remember she made me a drink from blue algae or something. To lower my cholesterol, she said. Problem was, it tasted like dirt. Fair. I still drank it all, though. Nice of her to think of her dad's health. Yeah, she's well. Between you and me, though, I'll stick with coffee. But this one, I don't mind at all. Maybe I'll ask her about it later. Thanks. You're very welcome. What a storm. Got somewhere to be? I'm supposed to be home by now. My youngest has just finished all her makeup exams. Makeup exams? Yeah. We found out that for some reason or other, she's been neglecting her studies. So let's just say I had a few things to say about that. How did it go? It was a disaster. Oof. But she pulled through in the end, right? Yep. Except we haven't spoken to each other for over a month now. Sorry to hear that. Anyway, the missus planned to celebrate a little tonight. Making all the kids' favorite dishes, having her sisters over for dinner and all that. So I'm buying the dessert pies as an olive branch of sorts. Sounds like a good plan. But as you can see, I got no pies and I'm nowhere near home. Because of the storm? That, and my car's busted. All the valve cores removed and tires deflated. Jeez. What? How come? It just so happens my car is the latest victim of a vandalism spree. That's a whole other thing going on. Rest easy though, we're on it. For now, I need to find a way to get home fast. You can't just drop that sort of fact and expect me to have no questions. Holy! Okay, I don't know who that is yet, so... Is it a new character? By Zeus, what a disaster. Welcome. Hey, what's shaking? Yeah, definitely a new character. Evening, Pops. What's up? Thunderstorms, obviously. Touché. Gods, isn't the weather just awful? It's like someone up there doesn't care about their water bill or something. I'm glad you're open, though, else I'd be super soaked by now. Happy you made it in time. Would you like anything to drink? Something to warm you up? That'd be great, yeah. Oh, I'm Lucas, by the way. And you are? My name is Don. And the gentleman over here is Officer Georgie. Awesome! Nice to meet you, Pops. Can I call you Pops? Fine by me. Sweet. Uh-oh. Mrs. calling. Ah. Alright, be back. Wish me luck. Good luck. See ya. So, can I get a cafe latte? Sure. Or maybe not. Yes? You know what? I'm not sure. You tell me. You're the pro. Okay, hear me out. You see, I used to like coffee. Heck, I loved espresso. But at some point my stomach turned against me and decided to just hate it. Like, really hate it. You know what I mean? Right. Anyway, milk helps take the edge off. That's why I've been ordering lattes and the like. But I still miss just coffee, you know? That's why I'm wondering if you can suggest me something. What is it about coffee that you miss? The caffeine, of course. And just the overall boldness. You know what I mean? Am I making sense? Have you ever tried matcha? Nope, but isn't that just green tea? Yes, but much more concentrated. Would you like to give it a try? Sure. Then one matcha for me, please. That's gonna be the green tea. Just full-on green tea. Matcha. Here you go. I said here you go. Serve it, my god. A cup of premium matcha coming up. Took a photo of it. Man, it's super green, huh? Let's try it. What do you think? You know what? It's pretty good. Tastes a little grassy though, but I kind of like it. I'm glad it's to your taste. I wasn't sure if you'd enjoy it as is. Why wouldn't I? Some people find the taste a bit too intense when it's served straight like this. Well, good thing I like intense, because it makes up for the fact I'm really not. Anyhow, looking forward to your future recommendations from now on. I'll do my best. So, does anyone ever come here? What do you mean? I was trying to pin this coffee shop on my post, right? But there's like no trace of your place anywhere. No tags, no mentions, nothing. What's up with that? Oh. Maybe our crowd isn't as big as your usual coffee shop since we open quite late. That makes sense. What time do you guys close anyways? We're open until morning. For real? That's probably pretty hecking late. Do you turn into a secret bar after like 2 a.m. or something? If we did, Officer Georgie over there would have a few things to say about that. What? That's no fun. Are you guys on social media at all? Not the coffee shop itself, no. A late night coffee shop that nobody talks about, huh? Interesting. But hey, that means I can stay until the storm's over, right? Of course. Stay as long as you'd like. Sweet, thanks. I can give you a shout out on my stories if you want. Your stories? Yep. Here, let me show you. You took the photo and posted it moments ago. That was fast. Oh? I was going to tag your place here. I do have an account there, but I haven't seen this feature before. Guess where I'm at? Nice. Yeah, you didn't have any hashtags for us, so you just put chilling in pick of the day. I haven't seen this feature before. Oh yeah, it's a pretty new thing on Tomodachi, right? Huh. You can check on people's updates now. Just open the stories tab inside the app on your phone once in a while. Okay, I already did that. Better check it daily though, because the stories only last a day. Oh, so if we don't check the stories, we miss out. Okay. Who knows, maybe you'll find some juicy info on your customers there. That's a bit... Hey, I'm just saying, people will post anything. Kidding. I'm usually more active on my tube channel anyway. But hey, since you're here, want me to tag you instead? No thank you. But I'm curious, what do you do exactly? Your posts already seem to have a lot of reaction for a new feature. Right, I guess you can call me a lifestyle reviewer of sorts. I report on the hottest trends, on the hottest people, on the hottest places, and everything else in between. Wow. Does that mean this coffee shop is part of the hottest gang? Do you want it to be? Sure. For the right price, you can. Aw, never mind then. Just kidding. My manager decides what I endorse. They help keep me on brand, so to speak, since they said I can get too crazy sometimes, whatever that means. Oh, lordy. Welcome back, Pops. Thanks. Is everything alright? Kind of. The missus is not happy. She must understand that it's an out-of-control stuff. Maybe I should try calling a cab, probably. What do you think? I'd save my minutes if I were you, Pops. Not good, huh? Been calling him while I was still on the lookout earlier. 1.5 hours later, here I am. Oh my god, okay. So even the cabs aren't out because of the storm. There are no cabs around my station either. Did you try ordering online, Pops? Did you not see my phone? The only ordering I can do is gnome noms from around the corner of my house. Touché. Well, on the bright side, our power seems stable for now. Whoa. Nope, not anymore. I retract my statement. For what it's worth, it held out much longer than I expected. You're right. Want to borrow my lighter then, Dawn? A tempting offer, but no thank you. I'm going to check on something though, so I'll be right back. Sure, good luck. Hey, you alright? Yeah, everything's peachy. I just don't like being in the dark so much. What, you're scared of the dark, kid? Duh, you never know who might jump out at you. But we're in a room. Still. Don't you feel scared at all, Pops? Of course not. I do night patrols all the time. If I can grab him, I can handle him. In theory. I don't know how to feel about that at all. Huh? Did you hear something? What? I swear I heard something just now. Yeah, someone came in. Holy fuck. Whoa! She's cute. I love her. Definitely the gothish look. I love it. Hi? I'm back. Sorry about that. Everything should be good for now. Oh, great. Welcome. Can I place my order? Of course. What do you have? Although our arsenal is limited at the moment, we still have all the usual fare. Coffee, tea, and herbal drinks. I like something soothing for my throat. And for my mind. Tough day at work? I have no particular drink in mind. Mind if I suggest trying our new blue tea latte? Blue pea latte, Could you make it pretty? I'll try my best. Okay. One blue pea latte with art, please. That's probably the blue pea with milk. Okay. That's probably what it is. I'm gonna take a guess because it's not in our thing. Blue pea latte. Yep, and she wanted latte art. I'm not really gonna try, I'm just gonna write, hi! There you go, hi. Done. It's not really the greatest, but it's fine. Serve it. Create and serve your first latte art. Yay! Thank you for waiting. Here you go. It's blue? Yes, but rest assured it is all natural. I see. It's pretty. How do you like it? It's good. Thank you. You're very welcome. Is the power okay now? Yes, the city department is making sure of it. Awesome. Now we can just wait until the storm's over. Well, about that. The news said the storm will go on until midnight at the very least. What? Would have been nice if I had my car. There are several road closures due to flooding also. Well, darn. So basically you're saying we're stuck. Afraid so. At least for a little while. I'm in deep trouble. What's wrong with your car, Pops? Yeah, you didn't finish explaining it earlier. I have questions. Just didn't want to alarm you, Don. His tires got flattened? For real? Yep. There's been some vandalism going around recently. Somebody keeps removing valve cores and deflating tires from parked cars around the West Precinct. Huh. Why? Maybe someone's a collector? Or got too much time on their hands. No clue yet. Anyhow, our station's lot getting repaved. So a few of us had to park outside today. Well, you know the rest. Did everyone's cars get affected too, Pops? Nope. Just mine. Oh. That's so weird. You're so chill about it. Yeah? Maybe because there's no real damage done, other than wasting my time. Though my coworkers aren't so cool about it. The recent mass resignation have left us severely understaffed. Additionally, companies are moving away due to the tax hike, so there are protests happening. Which means tensions are high all around. That doesn't sound good. Don't I know it? Anyway, we caught the culprit on CCTV, so I'll be looking into starting tomorrow. Just hoping it won't get any crazier in the meantime. Could it just be a prank, Pops? You think so? Yeah. With what's been going on lately, the suspicion would land elsewhere, right? So the culprit may think they won't get caught. Are you speaking from experience? If I say yes, would you let it slide? Depends on what you did. Harsh. But I'm serious. Prank videos are like their own genre online, you know? Yes, and some of them go way too fucking far. People watch that kind of stuff? Oh yeah. It's all about cheap thrills. Cheap thrills, pops. And a good way to make money too, if you play your cards right. Oh? The crazier your shtick is, the more views you get, which means more ad money. Lather, rinse, repeat until you push them just a bit too far. Then you get the nuke and everything will just go poof and disappear. Won't stop anyone from doing it all over again though. Because really, all you need to get started is a camera phone and Wi-Fi. Everything else comes down to timing and luck. You sure know a lot about this. Maybe I should bring you in for questioning. Oh no, my manager would kill me. Joking. Anyhow, a high risk, high reward opportunity with a low entry barrier. Sounds like something else. Oh yeah, anything goes for views. Honestly, it's one of the reasons I'm on a break at the moment. Oh? It's a long story. Been wanting to change the direction of my show for a long time now. What's wrong with it? Well, the views are declining, for one. Why? Not enough pranks? Harsh. No, I haven't done those things in a long time. Not that I ever want to get back into it. Anyways, I'm not in a position where I can take that kind of risk yet, even if I'm totally up for trying something new. Because people don't like change. Yep, that's right. Yet they get bored easily too. Today's good might be trash tomorrow, so it feels like I'm battling a daily paradox sometimes. You make it sound like the continuity of your work depends on the audience's whims, kid. I guess you could say that. Why? Pardon? Sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. I was unable to avoid overhearing you. It's alright, I know I'm loud. Can you explain what you mean by why? Do you think the audience is always right? Of course not. Then why place so much emphasis on what they want? Why must you follow their whims? I mean, it all comes down to numbers, right? A single opinion might be easy to negotiate with. Maybe even 10 or 100, still doable. But to influence the opinion of thousands, millions? Not so easy. So my belief is, if you can't find him, fight him, join him. Then change things slowly from the inside out. There's no way it can work. No? Why do you think that? My apologies for not providing context. You don't have to, I was just curious. Considering I intruded, it is only fair. I admit that I am not a big fan of online activities. I find people's conduct there very loathsome. That's a strong word. 2 years ago, I uploaded my singing reel online in preparation for my audition as a soprano. A soprano? Really? That's cool. Can I see it? I took it down. Oh, why? I believe she's getting to it, kid. Right, okay. It was something done out of necessity. I recorded the reel using my phone at home, since I have no previous theater experience to show. It was not of the highest quality, I admit. Even so, I did post it to a video site, mainly to add the link to my applications. Though, I'm not sure if it helped at all, as my attempts have yet to yield results. Right. However, one day my application received an unexpected response from an auditioner. It was a polite rejection. However, they left me with a curious suggestion. What did they say? They highly recommended that I moderate my video's comments section, so I checked. It was a lot. What happened? The comment section was theming with plenty of strong opinions, if they can't even be called that. What? They were a lot of comments telling me to stop screaming and take my video down, because they didn't want to get cursed and die yet. What's with that nonsense? Others questioned my sanity for knowingly spreading bad luck with my voice. Many others wanted to know who and where my handler was. Since there's no such thing as sentience for us banshees, I suppose. Oh. Okay, so they're introducing a new race then. She's a banshee. And I'm guessing banshees aren't well received typically in this world. That's real effed up. That's horrible. Even with the Vindication Act in place, those POS still exist, huh? Yes, they do. And that goes for any kind of racism. The Vindication Act, a global treaty to recognize the sentiency and rights of non-sapients. Sapiens refers to any species that is intelligent and bipedal, like humans, elves, orcs, gnomes, halflings, you know the type. Huh. Yeah, like even a satyrs got added pretty late into the game, you know? Okay, so he's a satyr. Oh, but shouldn't you fit the bill right away? Yeah, but we're all born male. And we didn't really have the best reputation either. Anyway, it took a while for us to finally get recognized by international law. Since the further you are from the likeness of the main six, the slower the process will be. So I'm sure it's been way harder for you, lady. Our numbers are extremely low. Others being unfamiliar with our existence is not surprising to us. Still, doesn't make it right. But I get it now, your disdain for the internet. I'm professed to seem very chill about it. Chill? Do I look chill? Uh-oh, the light. But how can you be chill when such blatant disrespect is thrown in your face like that? Whoa. Okay, she looks cool. She looks even cooler right now. Don't you wonder what gives them the right to be so vile? Who do they think they are? Pray tell, what did they feel when they commit such offensive acts? Do they derive some sort of perverse pleasure from others' sufferings? Yes, yes they do. The audacity, I can't! I see the anonymity of talking through screens has afforded people the comfort of disrespecting others, yes, without suffering a direct hit to their face for it. Damn it, not again. Just a second, please. Okay. Georgie, where'd you go? Oh. Huh, thank goodness. Oh, he moved. It's just not right. That kind of behavior is just not right. I'm sorry. I've gone too far. It's alright. Admit, I just don't want to hear that the audience is always right. Because that means my dream has run aground before I can even try. Fair. How about if I help you? Look, I get what you're going through. As a satyr, I had to deal with plenty of numbskulls trying to tear me down to justify their own inferiority complexes. So believe me when I tell you this. You've got what it takes to turn the tables on them. How? Easy. You got to sell yourself. Whoa, kids, slow down. I might be lax, but I still work for the law. No, Pops, not that kind. Honestly, I don't know much about the opera scene, but I know sirens dominate a huge chunk of the soprano roles, am I right? Yes. It's as if they were made for the role. Exactly. So this is a case of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Which means no matter what you do or how hard you try, you'll always be an outlier. Therefore, if you just compete based on your skills alone, sorry to say this, but you probably won't make it. Wait, hear me out. You got one awesome thing all those sirens don't have. A story. A story? Yeah. Imagine. A banshee who dreams of becoming a lead soprano, or whatever it is you wish to do on stage, pursuing her dream in the midst of all the sirens despite all the odds stacked against her. Isn't that great a great narrative? But you haven't even heard my singing yet. Have you? I'd love to, of course. Crawdaunt, if you guys want to catch it. And thank you everyone for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. But honestly, it doesn't matter as much as you think. What? Our goal is to get your story stuck in people's heads first. Most people would just scoff at it because of their own dumb assumptions, which is exactly what we want. And then it will blow all their expectations away by putting you on stage. What stage? And how? Don't worry, I have my ways. No matter how you sing, everybody will be surprised seeing you there. And that's when you'll get your time to really shine. What are you talking about? No! What? Why? I just want the chance to properly sing. To show what I'm made of, regardless of what I am. I know. And now and I'm offering you a possible way in. No offense, but all of this sounds like you're just... It's as if you're just trying to sell a caricature of me. Of course not, no way. But ouch, that kind of hurt a little bit. I'm sorry for being rude, but I don't know you. And you don't know me. So how am I supposed to consider everything you said when you don't even know my name? Well, if what you've been doing had worked at all, I would have asked you for your name already, don't you think? Hey. I don't know where you were going with that, but I think you went too far, kid. What the hell are you talking about? Oh, crap. Hey, look, I'm sorry. The storm seems to be easing up. I'll be taking my leave. Right, thank you for coming, Miss Riona. Miss Riona. We hope to see you again. I kind of liked her. Our conversation certainly took an odd turn, so let me make this point. For all the words you spoke earlier, I feel few were actually intended for me. Take care. Have a safe trip. Huh. Now let's go. Sorry about all that. I messed up, didn't I? Can't say, kid. This old man is still trying to figure out what just happened. Oh, man. Don't know what came over me, Pops. I get too hyped up sometimes and lose my cool. Sorry, just a sec. It's my manager. The road closure's over, so he's picking me up now. Oh, that's wonderful. Nice. By the way, do you need a ride, Pops? I can drop you off wherever, no problem. Thanks, kid, but it's alright. I'm sure the cabs will start rolling around soon. You sure? Yep. Alrighty. I guess I'll be seeing you guys around. Thanks for coming. We hope to see you again. Yeah. Hey, Dawn. Yes? No, it's nothing. Okay then, see you soon, Dawn. Pops. Have a safe trip. Well, that was a show and a half. No kidding. Feels like I'm ready to just call it a day. As soon as I get my cab, I'll get out of your hair, Dawn. Oh, please, you know I don't mean it like that. Not gonna lie, though. Listening to those two got me thinking for a little bit. About me and my youngest daughter, Missy. Maybe I was too hard on her, but I don't know. When you are a parent, it's hard to choose between supporting your kids' ideas or stopping them from taking things too far. It's always a balance. It's always a fine line to thread, for sure. Yep. Uh-oh. It's the missus. You know what? I think I better go. At least if she hears the rain outside, she'll get less mad at me. Please try not to get sick. Kidding, but I gotta go, though. You take care on closing, Dawn. Will do. Hope you get a cab soon. Thanks. See ya. That was an action-packed first day. Whew, what a day. I better clean up and then... Huh? What's this? An old metal lighter with an interesting design carved on it. Oh. Someone must have forgotten this. Better keep it safe over here. Old lighter, it exudes an interesting feeling. That's Georgie's lighter. Okay, now let's wrap this up. So next time we see him, we gotta give it to him. So before we start this new day, I will go to the bathroom real quick. Be right back. All right, and we're back as the ads are done. Wednesday, September 20th, 2023. I'm used to saying 2020 now. The Evening Whispers. Future of dating. How AI may steal your potential mates with increasing sentiency. Morris Lester's conviction stands after appeal rejected. Okay, so Lester, who was Rachel's manager, tried to appeal his conviction, and it was rejected. Good. The controversy motive behind an ex-fire agent's investigation. A deep dive. Let's go take a look. That's probably our stories. Getting some updates. A day off, first time in a while. Good job, Aqua. Gridlock traffic on I-5 through downtown. Avoid if you must. Instagram coming through. Mine might. Good morning. Look at all the likes Lucas has. The weather seems better tonight. Welcome. Ah, Lucas is back. Hiya. Hello, sir. Back so soon? Hell yeah. There's nothing you can do about it. Wouldn't have it any other way. Aw, good to know. Is everything okay? Oh, yeah. Kind of. Maybe. Okay, I knew it was a long shot, but low-key. Was kind of hoping the lady from yesterday would be here again. High-key. Oh. You're my first customer today. I can see that. I know it's silly. I mean, what are the chances, right? I just want to apologize properly, I think. I'm still not sure what came over me. But never mind for now. That's not the only reason I'm here anyway. But dang, Don, this place is really empty, huh? Right now? Yeah, that's about right. The regulars typically show up around 2 or 3 hours from now? Yeah, Pops too? You mean Officer Georgie? Yep, he's a regular, right? Right. Not every day, but he does come around that time as well. I see. Then wouldn't it be better to open a few hours later? True, but new customers tend to drop by around this time. Ah, you got me there. Either way works out for me, because I'm here to do some work. Oh? I might be on hiatus, but I still gotta post a bunch of stuff. So, got some editing to do. If you need a power outlet, there's one near the wall under the table. Sweet, thanks. However, there's no Wi-Fi here. Oh, what is this place? The Ice Age? I mean, that's why this place is so empty. Maybe. I'm joking. At least your brand game is on point here. Brand game? I mean, this place is called Coffee Talk, right? So I thought you'd say something like, we're all about talking, not surfing. Or something like that. No? Honestly, I never thought about it that way. But that sounds legit. Sure, why not? In that case, you can transfer the tagline royalties to link to my bio. The licensing fee is free since you're so cool. Thanks? Joking. Anyway, guess I better get a move on over there, huh? Blop. Right next seat. There we go. Now I'm ready to place my order. And I'm ready to take your order. What would you like to have tonight? I got to stay fresh and awake, so maybe a coffee latte? Oh, no wait, can you make me a custom drink? Like a coffee latte with lots of honey? I mean, a lot of honey. Like a whole beehive of it? Well, I remember tasting more honey than milk, so might as well. Can you try making that for me? I'll do my best. Great. Okay, coffee latte with lots of honey, please. Okay, so we got all our other ingredients back. So, coffee. We'll try milk first and then honey, and if that's not it, we'll flip the milk and honey. Milk, honey, coffee. Nope, not what we wanted. Trash it. And I'm assuming it's not in here. Yeah, see, cafe latte is coffee milk. So coffee honey milk, maybe? The opposite of what we just did. Maybe it'll work. Bee and busy? It has a beehive, or a honeycomb in it. Not a beehive, but we'll try that, see if it works. Here you go, lots of honey. Thanks. You even made it look so fancy. Now, time to give it a try. Cheers! How is it? Super. This is exactly how I remembered it. Okay, so I gave the right thing. It just wasn't called what he technically called it. Which is a little bit annoying when they do that, because then you're like, am I getting it right or am I screwing up? This is exactly how I remembered it. I'm glad it's to your taste. Actually, it's not. Oh. This is too sweet, even for me. That's the way you ordered it, so that's how we made it. So deal with it. But it's something I drank a lot back in the day. Gives you lots of energy when you got nothing else to eat. I mean, fair, it's basically coffee and sugar. Huh. What is it? So you had them in place of meals? Kind of, yeah. Oh god. I didn't have a lot of spare cash back then. Heck, I couch surfed a lot. And to be honest, if you wanted to get energy, it's a weird way, but you could get energy. It wouldn't mean that you'd get all the nutrients that you need on your daily basis, though. Until eventually I moved into my old group's house. But anyway, yeah. Sure takes me back. What is it? I was thinking maybe that's the reason you can't handle coffee anymore. You think? Yeah. As much as I love coffee, drinking it to replace meals isn't really recommended. Even with lots of honey. Even with lots of honey. And milk. Milk too? It all turns into acid in your stomach. Oh. So, not great if that was all you had. Right. That makes too much sense. What a bummer. Sorry. No. You just solved one of my life's biggest mysteries, probably. So, thanks for that. As long as it helps. Now, I can't look at Bee and Buzzy the same way ever again. Hello there. Yeah, I was about to say, that kind of sounded like a soggy footstep, so I was like, maybe Aqua? And Myrtle, of course. What a nice surprise. Long time no see, you two. Hi, Dawn. It's been a while. How have you been? We were in the area, so we thought we'd stop by. I'm glad you did. Right. It's not like you were trying to change the subject or anything. Look, Aqua, all I want is for you to reread their terms carefully. And I just want to know if you'll still help me if I accept. I mean, it's all just hypothetical anyway, right? The way you're talking about it doesn't reflect that. And it really bothers me. Okay. I admit maybe I got a bit too excited about it. But putting that aside, I just want to know if you're in this with me or not. Because I'm really feeling it this time, Myrtle. I really want this game to be out there. Although we're not even halfway done with it yet. And about the terms, I mean, who knows, Myrtle? Maybe those are just what I need. To motivate me to work harder. Okay, so Aqua's been slow at doing some of her work, I'm guessing then. And we can complete it. Motivate you, you say? That's just pure recklessness. You know that. Aqua, I know you're not. Look, Let's just give it a rest for now. Okay? Okay. Well, this is awkward. Oh. Hey, Don. Hello. Sorry you had to see that. No, it's fine. We were in the middle of something. Sorry for the hassle. It's really, really fine. Honestly, I'm just glad you're both here. After such a long time. So, can I get you anything to drink? Yes, just give me a moment. Take your time. How about you, Miss Myrtle? I'll have a spiced milk tea. Spiced in what way? Some cinnamon would be good, or whatever you think is better. Okay. I'll have one spiced milk tea. So tea, milk, cinnamon. It's probably the way to make it. Shy a Denny? No, probably not then. Milk, cinnamon. Yeah, tea, cinnamon, milk instead then. There we go, cinnamon milk tea. Serve it. I gingerly present you a spiced milk tea. Thanks. How do you like it? I'm not sure. Feels like it's close, but this isn't it. Are you looking for a particular drink? Yep. Although I forgot the name. Never mind then. On second thought, I think I'll pass for now. If that's okay with you, Don. Of course. Not feeling up for a warm drink tonight? No, it's just... I might have to leave soon anyway. Work's piling up? Yes, but it's fine, really. I just need to free up some time so I can work further on my game. Your game? Oh! The one that got showcased at... Gax something? Is it Gaxpo? Right, Gaxpo. That's the one. Cool. I heard it's hard to get showcased there. So you must be really good. Oh, no. I mean... I couldn't have done it without Myrtle's help here. For real? You got like an insider entrance or something? Oops. Sorry for butting in. One of my crew members is super into gaming, so I hear about it all the time. Anyhow, don't mind me. Please, continue. She got interest from one of her favorite publishers. Is that so? Yes. At Gaxpo, one of their reps came up to my booth on the day Myrtle couldn't make it. I had to stay behind in the hotel to fix a mess in my company's files. Yes, it was too bad. I was really nervous on my own. Anyway, the rep and I talked about my game a bit. They seemed interested, and there was talk about publishing my game. At the time, I thought they were just being nice. But they actually emailed me a draft of their contract last week. Sounds like great news. Am I wrong? Well, I was ecstatic at the time. They were one of my favorite publishers after all. Right. But not to break the non-disclosure agreement or anything. The terms weren't too great. So you do get it. And by the way, you haven't signed any NDA yet, so you're not bound to anything. That's true. But I still want to act in good faith. What for? Their terms were the furthest thing from acting in good faith. Depending on how you react to their contract, if you give too much of a bad response, it can reflect on other works you might be able to pull off with other companies someday. Because word of mouth travels fast, depending on the Excuse me. The type of business you're trying to get to. Or into. If I may ask, what terms are we talking about here? I'm sorry, I'm just a bit lost. Alright, sorry about that. To sum it up, they're going to invest in the game and cover all the necessary expenses. Oh, Jesus, that's a lot. They'll do the marketing, promotion, distribution, and all that. Okay. But if I'm unable to meet the deadline, or refuse to adhere to the request for changes, or breach any of the stated agreements in the contract, many of which are rather questionable, I must return all of their money, regardless of my progress on the game. Oh, Jesus. What? And it won't be cheap at all, mind you. I can only imagine. If I fail to do so, they'll have full ownership of the game. Yeah, no, they're just trying to swindle you at that point. They just want to make the game themselves, and they just don't want to have any copyrights. They want to steal the ideas, basically what it is, without having to face copyrights. I don't know what to say. That can't be right, can it? So what if they are the ones who breached the contract? I get to keep my game. Okay. That's it? Oh no, that's not all. I'll have to return in there the unused investments too. Oh my god! What? That's what I said. Pardon me, but... Are they for real? I said that too. There's still plenty more, but it's alright. I think I got the gist of it. When I first read it, I thought, maybe the terms are this way because it's still a draft? I suppose, yes. I also thought maybe it was something that could still be worked out and discussed. That is, until I asked Myrtle for advice. I see. It's a trash contract, Aqua. I know! I get it! Oh, I skipped that last line because I thought it was done. Sorry about that. It's just... I just keep thinking, you know? What if this is how all contracts are? What if this is the best I could get? It's not, though. But what if someone has anxiety? Which, fair. Will you still help me, Myrtle? Or not? Is that really what's important here? Right now? Come on, Aqua. I know you're not this dense. You don't trust me? I trust you. But you don't even try to see this from my point of view. Because I think we're talking about two completely unrelated matters. That's what I mean. I may not explain what I want to say well, but it's not unrelated. I think I better leave now. I have a presentation to prepare for tomorrow anyways. Okay. Are you going to be alright? I think so. Safe trip. Yeah. Bye then. Come again soon. Is it just me or this feels like deja vu? Just me? Okay. Are you alright? Yeah. Hey, I'm still a bit curious about the drink earlier. Could you remake that one for me? I just remember it's from Yemen. The spiced milk tea? Yep. Spiced milk tea with a bit of cinnamon. So was it was I right the first time, but I'd made it this way instead of the other way. Chai Adini. Let's try it. One Chai Adini sashaying in. Thanks. Enjoy. How is it? Good. I think you nailed it. Okay. So I had it right the first time, but because it didn't say spiced milk tea, I was like, huh, this must not be right. I think you nailed it. Glad to hear that. You said shy edini, right? Yes. I put a little cardamom and other spices in it, while still making it cinnamon forward. So it lives up to the spiced part of that, at least. Right. It's a spiced milk tea after all. I remember now. It's from a documentary Aqua told me about the other day. What's the documentary called? Overflowing Warmth? Save Myrtle or Aqua correct drink of day 2. Yay! Overflowing Warmth. Like, do I have cat here? This is getting annoying. Sorry if I'm scratching my nose a lot. Thank you, Saribot! Overflowing Warmth. Comforting beverages around the world. Watched it yesterday while putting an all-nighter. Oh. Quite relevant to my interests. You should check it out. Plenty of interesting stories in it. Including off-the-wall drinks, despite the name. Who knows? You might get inspired by it. I sure will. Thank you for the recommendation. Thank you for the drink. I just got so frustrated when she kept asking me hypothetical questions. Hypothetical questions such as... She asked if I'd still be willing to help should she accept something like this in the future. What kind of question even is that? It's as if she doesn't trust me. Or anything I say for that matter. I don't think it's because she doesn't trust you or your expertise. From her perspective, everything feels like a potential chance. So, to be faced with a questionable contract like that, from her favorite publisher, no less, she may very well be just feeling a little shaken up. That's a good point. Or are you always butting in? But I'm with her, right? She has nothing to worry about. Even so, she may still worry. If she's that worried, why don't you just say something like, "Of course I'll help, but only if the terms aren't so crappy." That should do it, right? Yes, it would, actually. Unless you did and she's not convinced, then I don't know. Myrtle doesn't like him because he keeps butting in. I thought, if I tell her that, and she decides to go ahead with it anyway, I know for a fact I won't be able to refuse her at that point. Oh, I see. Besides, we already agreed from the start to only work on the game when we have the time, so... Basically, you're not sure if you want to commit. What the heck are you talking about? Or maybe not. Maybe you just can't? Sorry, my mouth runs faster than my mind sometimes. Did anyone ever tell you you're nosy? All the time. Seems like you got yourself a weirder version of Freya here, Dawn. If you put it that way. Hey, I heard that. Who's Freya? I'm leaving. Alright. I hope everything will turn out well. We'll see. Have a safe journey home. Yep. Goodbye. You guys returned, had to make some dinner and do Looney's last training session, which went super well. Good. That's good, Yuki. Welcome back. We finished the first coffee talk game, and so we now hopped into the second game. But welcome back. How are you doing? How's the rest of the evening going for you? Oh, bye. Fun? Glad you had a good evening then. What was for dinner tonight? Excuse me. Phew. What a night. And I didn't get anything done at all. That's too bad. Is that like a regular occurrence here or something? Not them specifically, just like, in general? Well, you seem used to this. So the answer is definitely yes, right? Not all the time, but often enough. Cool. Cool, cool. So that's the real reason why this place is called Coffee Talk, huh? You make people talk. I do? I just turned the leftover steak and Alfredo pasta from last night into Cajun pasta. Yum. That sounds delicious. Well, it feels like this whole place does. Heck, even I talk about myself a lot more than usual, which is kind of weird. But also weirdly cathartic. I'll take that as a compliment, I think. You should. It's a feature. I reckon there's more benefit from talking things out without having to get smashed first. More embarrassing to remember, sure. But great for self-reflection. Good point. It's a bit spicy but tasty, that's good. Anyhow, before I forget, could you hold on to something for me? Huh? A fidget spinner with a social media handle printed on its back. A fidget spinner? My old business card. If the lady from yesterday comes again, could you give that to her? You mean Miss Riona? Yes, Riona. I mean, I'll owe her an apology, you know? And I couldn't find her online with just her first name, if that's even her real name. I thought maybe you could pass that along with my info to her so she can DM me. Also, in this form, it's less likely to get thrown out, right? Right? Poppy loves those. That's good. It's good. It really depends on the person. Personal contact info. An influencer's contact info for a certain someone. Oh, they're not even, like, leaving notes to who we're supposed to give them to anymore. So if you forget, you're screwed. Which is not great, because we stream... If we do stream this, it'll be like once a week or once every 2 weeks kind of deal. So we'll have to try to remember anyways. Oh, Poppy loves the fidget spinners. Got it. That's actually pretty smart reasoning. Yeah. Yeah, 100%, because you're less likely... If you're one that likes to fidget, I'll put it that way, I'm less likely to throw it out. Could write it down. Where's the fun in that? Where is the fun in that? Do you think she'll throw it away? Honestly, I can't really say. Oh, now you're making me nervous. Can you give it back? I might need it right now. Sure? No, it's fine. Keep it. I need to keep my resolve. How about writing down your email instead? It'll feel a bit more personal that way. You think so? I thought she'd be more comfortable about contacting me if it's less personal. That's why I figure her DMing me would be better. But then again... Nah, you're right. A direct line would be better here. But what if she throws it away? At least you'll have sincerely tried. True that. Alright. I'll trust your judgment, Don. A piece of paper with Lucas's Tomodachill username and phone number written on it. Okay, so we changed it to a more... Okay, so I'm gonna get to choose which one I give to them. Fun. In that case, could you give it to her when the time seems right? If she even comes back, that is. I'll see what I can do. Alright, sweet. Thanks, Don. You're the best. Oh, man. I better go before the rain gets worse. See you around, Don. Don't work too hard, okay? Thanks. Safe trip. Take care. Phew. What a day. Blue marshmallow, and comforting herbal tea that soothes the spirit of upset children and stumped grown-ups alike. So that looked like the blue petal thing. I don't know what other ingredient would be. Looks good, though. Thursday, September 21st, 2023. UFO spotted by Space National Guard fighters this morning. Always change your OTPs. Government's advice on preventing data leaks baffles everyone. Gobli Labs to fight invasive lionfish by releasing killer algae. Let's go see what all the updates are. Lua! Communication is a two-way street. It is. I'm upset, but I don't know how to fix it. Communication is a two-way street, exactly. Just found out coffee, honey, and milk drink is not a meal replacement. Oh my god. I just stopped these young fellas for drunk driving, so that's a lesson for y'all to keep your spirits in control. Nice pun there, Georgie. Bailey's quality work comes with a price. You can't ask for a $1,000 quality and ask to pay $150. Respect the people we've decided to work with. 100%. Lucas. By the way, does your phone battery suck? I've been using this power bank in the past month. Click the link for info. Okay, so he advertises products that way, since he's an influencer. Smart. Party drinks are stocking new schedule to the new regulations. Cutoff order time 1. Shop closes at 1:30. Delivery from Bellevue. Rachel. Just finished today's dance practice. I'm all sweated out, but my coach said I've really improved lately. Yay! There's a coffee shop here in town that has this honey lavender oatmeal green tea smoothie that's so freaking good. That sounds good. It's like lavender and oatmeal flavored ice cream. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. There's an eerie atmosphere out there tonight. Feels like a night for old friendships and new acquaintances. Is anyone there? That doesn't look like any of the cats we normally know. Now you can get a shot of espresso in it, but you never have. Oh. Yeah, that would add a lot of bitter to something that doesn't seem like super sweet, but still sweeter than an espresso, that's for sure. Although I suppose all the other things would probably overpower the bitter. Hello, you gave me a start. You're a Nikomimi, right? You're going to transform any second now? Mew? Or maybe not? Hey, Lua. Hey, Don. And hey, new customer? Meow. Hi, Miss Lua. I don't think this is the coffee drinking sort of cat. No, it would appear not. Do you have a new pet cat then? I'm not quite sure. This is my first time seeing this little one. Mew. Are you sniffing me, kitty? Do you want cuddles? Nope. Alright, alright. No cuddles. Cats. Indeed. I wonder if it's lost, but it doesn't have a collar, so it might be a stray? It's cute, though. Would make a nice mascot. Ah, I would think that's up to it, not up to us. Cats. Right? Oh, I guess the cat fell asleep. Anyhow, it's been a little while. It has. Last time we saw you was, well, over a week ago, wasn't it? What have you been up to? Honestly, mostly work as usual. I won't lie, I'm pretty beat. Did you just leave the office? Yes. But in my defense, I spent the last hour looking at wedding dresses on Tomodachi. Well, that sounds like fun, doesn't it? It's not unfun. That's a moderately enthusiastic response. How are the wedding preparations going? Aw, Alua and Bailey's are getting married? That's neat. They're going. I might need a drink before I answer that. You certainly look like you could use something warm. Something warm and cozy, yes. Milky and soothing with just a bit of warm spice. I'm going to hit my pillow soon, so something that will help me sleep. And I can see you have snazzy new ingredients. We have blue pea and hibiscus now. Indeed. That sounds interesting. I'd like to try hibiscus then, with milk and warm spice, please. So hibiscus. This is mint. Would mint be considered a spice? Hi, Nanners. Are you trying to bait me into thinking Vix is here again? You baited Chapuis earlier. You think it's considered more an herb? Fair. How are you doing, Nanners? How's work? Yeah, so I know ginger and the cinnamon would be considered spice. So we'll try milk and cinnamon then. On break, you hate it. I'm sorry. Pink spice. Okay, that's cute. That's cute. We'll serve it. Mew? Oh, poor kitty. Did the machine wake you up? Oh right, Louis French. I forgot about that. Votre âme est un paysage choisi. Meow. Zuriel escaped. Here goes the mascot. Maybe it'll come back later? I bet it will. Cats always have reasons for their actions. Even if they're often rather mysterious ones. Oh shit, it got busy again. Early break. I'm sorry, Nanners. Do you have to go back to work now because it's getting busy again? That's true. Anyhow, here's your drink, Miss Lua. Oh, this smells lovely. It's also a lovely color. And it tastes lovely. I knew I could count on you, Dawn. You're always a sight for sore taste buds or something. I'm glad you like it. I love it. Right, so the wedding preparations. You and Mr. Bailey's are still getting married, of course. Oh, yes, absolutely. After everything we've been through, I'm not going to back down now. Bailey's is still very much my person, with the long ears and all. So none of those pesky old cold feet? That sounds like good news. No cold feet and no cold anything. In fact, my stress is running so high. I feel like I have steam coming out of my horns. That doesn't sound like good news. Yeah, just a big thing, you know? It can be a lot to prepare a wedding. I feel like that's all we talk about, but we're not making much progress. We're not further along than we were weeks ago. You have different expectations of the day? Oh, there's your cue. Sounds good, Yuki. Have a good night. Thank you for popping in. Have fun at Caliphy's. I appreciate you popping in. Have a good evening. Excuse me. I don't know. I'm not sure I even know what my expectations are anymore. Look at all these weddings on Tomodachi. They all do this special over-the-top stuff. I don't have any original ideas like that. And what about Mr. Bailey's? He enjoys creative endeavors, doesn't he? He does, but that's another issue. My parents are willing to pay for part of the wedding and earn a good living so I can cover most of it. Bai wants to contribute his share, but he can't really afford it. And as you know, his parents aren't in the picture anymore. Do you still feel guilty about that? No, I don't think so. If I've learned anything, it's that you need to let the people you love make their own choices. But I'm concerned. Both about Bai dropping all his savings on this stuff, and about him trying to guess what I want, rather than expressing his own wishes. It sounds like you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself, trying to make sure everyone's happy. Maybe? But I guess that's unavoidable, right? Oh, hello. Neil? I don't think that's Neil. Is this the space person you told me about weeks ago? The one who used to come to the cafe? I thought it might be them, but I'm not sure now. They didn't seem to react to my greeting. Besides, last time we saw Neil, he had changed his name to Silver, and he looked rather more human. Okay, they have the same little cute thing that Neil did. I see. This is all very mysterious. Also, did you hear them come in? I didn't, but then I rarely do. They're stealthy. Bartender, what does a girl have to do to get a drink around here? Pour me a stiff one. Beg your pardon? This isn't quite that kind of place. Isn't it? Our research indicates that this is the way one should order a drink. In a place of public consumption. Sounds like your research was based on orc westerns. Is there anything wrong with orc westerns? We rather enjoyed them. No, I guess not. They're just very different from reality. In what ways? It would take a very long time to answer that. I guess a better question is, how are they similar? How are they similar? You did say it was the better question. That's fair enough. I suppose the honest answer is... the way people feel emotions is similar. How they're ambitious and have dreams. How they want things and sometimes get jealous of others. But also how they help each other out. And how they fall in love. It sounds like Earthlings have very busy feelings. I guess we do. Are your people very different in that respect? Okay, I do have hair on my face. That's why my nose keeps itching. We are. Although we want things too. But it appears that Earthlings have at least 94.328% more emotion than we do. That's a lot more emotion. How do you distinguish between them all? To be honest, sometimes we don't. Reading others isn't easy, nor is understanding ourselves for that matter. That adds some spice to life, I guess? It sounds to us like it would be helpful to have those emotions displayed. Especially in movies. Perhaps you could write them at the top of the screen? Cinema from the 1920s would certainly agree with you. But, pardon me, you're not Neil, are you? Or Silver? Indeed, we are not. Our name is Amanda. So there are several of you here on Earth? Yeah, I guess so. There are a great many of us everywhere. Our average density is 3,450.45 per galaxy. But this is not the topic of our present conversation. No, you wanted a drink, didn't you? We do wish to absorb some liquid matter, yes. Similar to what the purple earthling has been doing. The purple earthling? That is certainly a description. Is it wrong? Would it be more accurate to describe you as the 4 appendages earthling? Do you mean my horns and my ears? Miss Amanda, we usually avoid addressing customers by the number of their appendages. Oh, we apologize, but we cannot address the customer by name as we do not know it. Oh, I haven't introduced myself. That's my bad. I'm Lua. Lua. Lua? Lua! Yes. It has a very pleasing sound. Oh, well, thank you. We wish to absorb some liquid matter as Lua has been doing. Of course. And do you have an idea as to what kind of liquid matter that might be? Something bright-colored and memorable. We want our first drink on Earth to be an experience we shall never forget. No pressure, Don. It's quite alright. We're born to rise to this kind of challenge. That's the spirit. Any other ideas, Miss Amanda? We want the taste to be very spicy. We know that some places serve weak drinks to bipeds with female denominations. Our research has determined that behavior to be undesirable in 99.9999% of our occurrences. Fortunately, this isn't that kind of place either. Indeed. So you'd like something vivid and spicy. What if it was, let's say, blue and gingery? That's what I was thinking of going. We do not know what gingery means, but blue and gingery sounds good to us. Blue, ginger, ginger. Blue lightning. That looks pretty, actually. A blue lightning coming right up. This is vivid indeed. Now let's try it. Alright, they drink with their fingers. This is interesting. We heard that we might struggle to experience taste, but we can certainly feel the kick of this. Your reputation was well deserved, Don. And what kind of reputation is that? Sounds like word is getting around. Soon this place will become a hipster then. I should probably start looking for an alternative haunt. I hope not. I would miss you a lot, Miss Lua. Besides, isn't that what a hipster does? Go to places only before they become cool. Touché. I guess it'll be stuck with me a while longer. I wouldn't have it any other way. Now, Miss Amanda, what was that about my reputation? I heard about you from our sibling formerly known as Neil. I see. Sibling, huh? This isn't a future hipster den. This is an alien den. You should consider rebranding as Cafe Close Encounters. Oh my god. That makes it sound like a rather different type. It does. It does make it sound like a rather different type of place. So what brings you here, Amanda? Please define your question. Do you mean here on this planet? That too, but also here in this cafe. We're on this planet on a research and rescue mission. Is that like a search and rescue? Perhaps. It is a mission to gather numbers for research, as well as to rescue our sibling. We are in this cafe to wait for them. We made an appointment, as is the custom here. They should arrive in 2 minutes, 3 seconds, and 12 milliseconds. Please pardon the roughness of our estimate. That's more than good enough. You are very kind. Don has mentioned your sibling a few times. I think Silver, right? Indeed, we are part of the same hive mind. A hive mind? That sounds pretty amazing. But doesn't that make appointments less useful? That would have been true some time ago. But Neil, now known as Silver, is becoming more human by the day. Their connection to the hive mind grows tenuous. Oh, that must feel a little lonely. To lose your connection to your family when you've been so close? Perhaps. What does it mean to be lonely? It's, when you think about other people and they're not here, and that makes you sad. It makes you feel like you have a weight on your chest. Like things that usually feel good to you lose a lot of their appeal. Thank you for your explanation. We think we see. We do not know. Perhaps it is a little lonely. We cannot answer this more than 61% certainty. Hi everyone. Hi Amanda. Speaking of the space person, here comes my former regular. I apologize. I haven't been coming by often enough lately. Hi. I'm Lua. Nice to meet you, Lua. I'm Silver. I've heard a lot about you. Have you? You probably pictured me in a bigger suit. I guess so, yes. A bit like your sibling here. I understand, but I've been undergoing many changes lately. I let go of the suit. This form makes me feel truer to who I am now. I also changed my name for the same reason. Have you been waiting long, Amanda? Not unduly. Okay. This is a bit awkward. It is. Just a bit. Amanda? Yes? You should know that I've been missing you a lot. What is miss? Is it like being lonely? Yes, it is. When did you learn what lonely is? We have been told that is the name of the feeling we have when we think about you. That's... I just... Bring it in. Bring what? Oh. Aw, they're hugging. That is one long hug. So cute. I can hear you, you know. Right. As we were saying, we appreciate your being only 3 milliseconds late. It's good to see you haven't changed. You have. And yet you haven't. Now that you are closed, you feel part of the hive again. And your presence is similar to what it always was. It makes me really happy to hear that. You should order a drink, as is customary. Then we can proceed with our discussion of the mission. The mission? Oh, didn't Dawn tell you about that? Not really. Well, the reason I came here in the first place was to find love. You mean to reproduce with the local species? That's another way to put it. I think I remember you putting it in those terms yourself, Silver. I did, yes, but that was a long time ago. I'm going to tell you everything. But first, Amanda's right. I'd like to order a drink. I can taste them properly now, so I enjoy them a lot more. Happy to hear that. What would you like? I'd like something new and unique. I want to explore all these new sensations. But nothing too strong, please. I don't have the same tolerance as before. Also, I'm in the mood for something a bit sweet and floral. And maybe with a bit of freshness to it? Something new, but not too strong. A bit sweet, floral, and refreshing. Maybe blue? Oh, I do love blue. Something sweet, floral, refreshing, and blue, then, please. So, the hibiscus, maybe some honey. Maybe with a bit of milk. Oh, we figured out how to do the blue marshmallow. We'll get that a try. Here we go. It has one of my new ingredients in it. Oh, let me try it. Ah, this is new, but a bit different from what I expected. Still, it's fun. Sorry, I'll try something else next time. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, so I guess that wasn't what he wanted. Or exactly what he wanted. As for the mission... Yes, the mission. It has run into some difficulties. Difficulties of what nature? Well... the truth is, I still have some trouble finding myself a date. What is a date? It's a step you need to take before, coupling up. You meet somewhere, you talk, you get to know the person. Not having a hive connection sounds exhausting. It can be a challenge, to be honest, but in another way, it's wonderful. Without the hive connection, when you meet someone, it's always a surprise. They react in ways I didn't expect, in ways I wouldn't. And every time I learn something new about earthly species, that too, certainly, but mostly about myself. That's definitely what being with someone is about. Every time you're honest with the person you love, you get out of your comfort zone and become a better person yourself. That sounds complicated. We need to make further computations to understand. It's different from what we're used to, but it's also pretty great. I mean, it sounds to me like you've got it figured out. Surely your dates should go well enough? Thank you. You're very kind. And if I may say so myself, I think I've made some progress. If I did get a date, I think it would go better than before. What's the problem then? Well, thing is, Seattle's a very big city, even by our standards. Everyone's busy running around, and people aren't very trusting. Not like in romantic movies. You can't just ask someone on the street to go on a date with you. It sounds like you tried? Yes, I tried several times. Even stood on a plaza for hours with a date me placard around my neck. Oh my god. You're starting to understand the earthly customs, but yeah, that's not how you get a date. That is, not an optimal strategy. Yes, I've realized that since. People mostly seemed a little scared. I hear most people meet their partners at work. Is that something you could try? Maybe later on, I don't know. But at the moment, I'm afraid. My work doesn't attract the right sort. I didn't know you'd found a job, Silver. Ah, yes, I did, a few months ago. I've decided to open a cafe. Really? Does that mean Dawn has competition? Not at all, I would never want that. It rather feels like a small way to start a family tradition. Interesting. Anyway, after I tried all that, I was running out of ideas. So I decided to reinstall Lonely Hearts, like I did when I had just arrived here. Online dating does sound like a reasonable solution. I thought so too. But the amount of dates I've gotten since I downloaded it is... Based on the surrounding parameters, we will guess absolute 0. That is accurate. Oh no. Do you know why? If I'm being honest, I think I have an idea, but it might sound strange coming from me. The online dating process feels a little... No, it feels a lot... alien. Please expand your explanation. Do you mean it lacks earthly species? Oh no, it has earthlings in all shapes and forms, but it feels impossible to connect to them. I was much more successful at it when I first tried months ago, but now it's a little like how my connection to the hive mind has been recently. I'm a part of it to some extent. I feel like if I can just reach out to it, I'll find... I'm assuming that's supposed to be finally understand instead of I'll find understanding. Oh no, wait, I'll find understanding still makes sense. I'm being dumb right now. But then I do reach out, and I only find silence. That's pretty sad. Sorry, I'm making everyone gloomy now. No, don't worry about that at all. I'm just wondering if I've got friends I can set you up with. They all have partners. You're very kind, Lua. I'll find some way, eventually. It's pretty important that I do. It's an existential issue for some people. We will help. I don't know. I really appreciate your offer, Amanda, but even after spending years here, I still struggle with it all. When I first arrived, it was hard for me to even hold a conversation. Now I think I can read people a little better, but it's still... You are not looking for conversation yet, are you? You wish to connect to a hive mind, and you found it easier when you first arrived. Is that not what you said? Yes, that's true, but... We are a hive mind, and we have just arrived here. We will help. It does sound reasonable. I suppose social media can be a bit like a hive mind sometimes. There's no harm in trying, right? Well, then I guess that's settled. I'll show you how the app works when we leave here, Amanda. We are prepared. We will gather intelligence and draw conclusions. With our hive powers and your human knowledge, based on your previous experience and your new skills, we estimate our odds of success at 100%. I like your confidence. Amanda always was a force of nature. We do not know what that means, but it sounds complimentary. We are pleased. As for... Wait. What is? We have to go now. But... What happened? Ugh. I'll explain everything later. Sorry, Don. Lua. See you soon, I hope. No time. Let's go. Or Secret Service are about to pop up to try to find them. Well, that was odd. Yes, that was rather a sudden departure. I hope they were going to be alright. Yeah, I thought so. Good evening. Evening, Mr. Agent. You two know each other? The agent here has been asking about our customers in the past, but I trust tonight he's come for a late night coffee. Sadly, no, I am here on official business. Sounds serious. It is very serious, Miss Lua and Dawn. You know why I'm here, don't you? Well, if it's not for coffee, honestly, I'm at a loss. Is that how you want to play it? What about you, Miss Lua? Want to make an educated guess? An educated guess? Well, I swear I filed my tax returns months ago. I did buys at the same time, so that can't be it. I have no clue. You two. Do you take me for a fool? We would never. Let me make myself clear then. Have there been alien sightings at this cafe recently? Alien sightings? Sorry, but that sounds kind of far-fetched. Think again, both of you. Think carefully. If I were you, I wouldn't tell any lies. This is getting old. We didn't do anything wrong. And we don't have to answer any of your questions. Actually, nothing. I know my rights. You have no jurisdiction to come here and act like a big shot. I've never seen anyone in this cafe who doesn't belong here. So I suggest you take your suspicions elsewhere. And leave this place and Dawn alone. Your investigation means nothing to us. I can feel myself getting angry, Mr. Agent. And trust me, you do not want to see me angry. Hey, don't you dare put your hands on me. I did no such thing. Not yet, at least. Very well. I'll go for now, but this isn't over. I won't stand by quietly while aliens invade Seattle. Suit yourself. You'll only be wasting your time. I'll be the judge of that. A good night to you. So I guess Silver got used to learning when the agents are coming in. Lua, that was impressive. Well, I may be on the quieter side, but I'm still sick of this. I'm glad you're my friend and not my enemy. Truth be told, I don't like to antagonize people, but I guess sometimes it can't be helped. Yes. I wonder what that guy was really after. He's an alien immigration agent. He's been after Silver for a while now. Back when Silver was called Neil and looked like Amanda. That doesn't make me like him anymore. Came very close to clipping him in his smug face, to be honest. Even if I didn't touch him in the end, despite what he thought. No, indeed, you didn't touch him. What do you mean? Seems like an important ID card. A shame if someone were to lose it. Well, the agent had this on him, and now he doesn't anymore. Naughty Dawn, didn't think you had it in you. This certainly is an interesting looking ID card. I'm sure someone creative could find good uses for it. My sentiments exactly. Well, I guess you'll have time to consider what to do with it. And who to pass it on to. Indeed. Anyway, this shook me more than I'd like to admit. I'm so sorry. It's really not your fault. But I'm going to go and spend some time with my fiancé now. Which will be all of 30 seconds before I start snoring on his shoulder. Eh, that sounds pretty good. Say hello to him from me. Will do. This agent looks like he's going to be trouble. Agent's ID card, a seemingly important ID key card. Oh my god, we're getting so many things in our drawer. But tomorrow's another day. Can I rearrange things in here? Is that it? Okay. Let's make... Can I not make things tidier? No? Okay. But tomorrow's another day. Alright, we're gonna go to the bathroom again. I'm sorry. I drank coffee earlier, as you guys saw, and that's just kind of going through. Be right back. I am back. Thank you all for waiting. We've had a lot of rainy days. Friday, September 22nd, 2023. Atlantic countries sign multi-billion-dollar deal for education system improvement. Good! What returning to the office means for the Nicomemes. Woodpecker almost pecks through whole utility pole. Strong beak. Dang. Must have been at it for a while or something. Yeah, I guess we're gonna see Rachel today then? Alright, Riona, car is down. We'll resume deliveries tomorrow. So I'm guessing Riona works in deliveries then? Rachel, working on something curious? Mr. Hyde. Also a vampire getting pregnant? Amusing. Just watched this movie about vampire calling themselves vegan by drinking animal blood. Tried it once. It was neither satisfying nor fulfilling. Synthetic is better. Lucas. Do you think a satire would look good with leg tattoos? Asking for a friend and not for me at all. This rainy season sure is something. How are you feeling, Miss Rachel? Whoa! She got a glow up. Love it. As good as I can be. What is it? Oh, nothing. I think I'll never get used to seeing a Nikomimi transformation is all. In a good way or in a bad way? In a good way, of course. It's quite magical. Thanks! So, do you need anything? A towel, perhaps? Oh wait, we got a new story. Would literally go to the office every day in a wedding dress if only the skanks in HR would allow it. Cute. So, do you need anything? A towel, perhaps? It was pouring outside when you came in. Do you have a hairdryer? Hairdryer? Excuse me? No, unfortunately we don't. Then, nope, I'm good. You sure? Don't, a little rain won't hurt me. I'll be fine. Alright, if you say so. Hey, now, I'm no longer a kid, okay? Yeah, because she'd be 21 by now. So technically, a legal-aged adult in the US. It's been 3 years already. I aged too, you know. It has nothing to do with that at all. The last thing I want is for a star to get ill because of poor service here. Then you just have to treat me real nice. How about making me a special drink? A special drink? What do you have in mind? Something milky? And slightly sweet? And some brightness to negate this gloomy weather. Some brightness, huh? As in flavor or color? Up to you. I mean, different colors usually have different effects, right? Alright, I'll try. Yay! Oh, and no coffee, please. Can you summarize your order for me? A colorful, non-coffee latte with honey, please. Lucas. Of course I should shave my fur. How can you see it, the tat otherwise, right? Alright, so she wants something colorful, so let's go with hibiscus. She wants a latte with honey. So we'll try hibiscus milk honey. It should be a latte, right? Sweetheart latte. Okay, that's cute. Alright, let me know what you think about it. We've already met so many people. And then coffee because we made a new drink. Let me know what you think about this. It's cute. Also, it's pink. Yep. What do you call this again? We call it Sweetheart Latte. Cute. Thank you. Please give it a try and let me know what you think. Okay. It's not a strawberry latte, is it? It's too sour for that. Don't tell me just yet. Let me guess. Okay. Cranberry? No. But now that you mention it, it does have a similar taste to cranberry. But it's not that, right? What is it then? It's hibiscus. Oh. How do you like it? I love it. It's sweet, tart, and creamy at the same time. Why sweetheart latte, though? Well, it tastes both sweet and sour. It contains milk, so it's creamy and comforting. Like a sweetheart? Aww. Sweet, sour, and comforting, huh? Speaking of sour, I'm surprised the milk isn't all curdled up. I remember at a party someone tried to mix us a cocktail using lemon soda and milk. Oh. Oh, no. No. Gross. It was yucky. It's because you need to use the right ratio of ingredients. Then you have to mix them at the right temperature. Additionally, you have to froth it to prevent curdling, and so what you're saying is it's not something I can make myself. Of course you can. But why make it yourself when I'm always at your service? Excellent response. 5 stars. Since when have you gotten so smooth, Dawn? Only happens on the rarest of occasions, so it's best if you do not get used to it. I do like that you do hear the rain in the background. Those I guess technically speaking, I like the sound of rain and thunder, but So, sweetheart latte, huh? Fussy but comforting, sweet and sour. I see. At any rate, has it really been that long already? My last visit here was probably over a year ago, wasn't it? I believe so. It was around the time your images started to appear on bosses. Right? Things just took off, and I suddenly had no more free time. How are you hanging? Busy, but it's good. Great, even. A lot is happening, actually. Yeah? Like I've been busy shooting new music videos and such. A lot of photo shoots, too. I'm also set to appear on several shows and podcasts, and... Oh, I'm creating a new single. Oh, is that so? Uh-huh. That's great news. Nope. Don't congratulate me yet. Oops, okay. I'm still, in the process of making it. In more ways than one. What do you mean? I'm actually creating the song this time. Wow. I'll be collabing with AJ. Wait a second. You mean... the guys who's always on your playlists? Eremi Jandrew? That's really cool. I know, I'm excited. Can't wait to hear it. Also had no idea you made songs. I know I don't look like it, but... truthfully, from the time I was a kid, it's always been a dream of mine. Writing songs. And dancing. More specifically, singing and dancing to my own songs. A one Nekomimi pop-up concert. A pop-up concert? You know, a concert that pops up randomly. You see, it happens sometimes in malls or on... excuse me. Or on a popular busy street. Ah, yes, I see what you mean. You miss it and poof, it's gone. Leaving only memories of a one-of-a-kind show with a one-of-a-kind experience. Sounds rather exciting. Right? I guess I've always loved being on stage, but, you know, we all wanted to become everything when we were kids. But as you grow up, you have to pick your own battles. And for me, singing and dancing just come much more naturally than creating my own music. Ah, at least until now, I thought to myself, if I can't do it alone, then I'll make it with someone who definitely knows what they're doing. You definitely chose the right guy. Right? I'm taking in fresh inspiration, even now. Who knows, maybe I'll get inspired from your drinks too. But I'm so excited you can't believe it. And so keep an eye out for it, okay? Whenever it's out, I mean. Will do. Ugh. Huh? Oh my god, we keep running out of power. I knew it. A blackout? Yeah. It happened before, huh? Only when the weather gets this bad. Give me a quick second, please. I'll turn on the regenerator. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, Siren Lady. Gah! Meows. Cute. Oh, Miss Runa, welcome. Hello. Sorry about my absence earlier. I was just turning on the generator. Rachel meows again. Miss Rachel, is everything alright? Yep. I was just surprised by the thunder for a second there. Yeah, well, everything should hold on for now. Okay. Happy to see you again, Miss Riona. How are you feeling tonight? Honestly, not the best. I'm sorry to hear that. Can you make me something nice with a bit of sweetness? Of course, anything you want. I recall last time you suggested an interesting drink to me. Something with blue tea and milk? That's about right. Would you please prepare that for me? But make it ever so slightly sweeter this time? It's been quite a day. I think I deserve the sugar. Roger that. I have just the perfect drink for you. Okay. Then a blue latte with a hint of sweet, please. I probably have it in here. I do not. So blue latte with some sweet. That's probably it. Dreaming Blue. Okay, and it is a latte because I can do the latte art. Okay, and give item. We're gonna give her the contact info for him, so that he can apologize if she wants to receive the apology. Excuse me. And wait, can I give 2 items or just the one? Okay, no, it's just the one. Okay. We'll give the more professional one. Serve it. An email? Oh, is it from that person from before? Lucas, wasn't it? He wants me to contact him? I'll think about it. Thank you. You're welcome. One dreaming blue for the lady in blue who's got the blues. But I'm not wearing blue, though. You have that cool blue thing going on. I love it, thank you. Jeez, I just closed it 2 seconds ago. Aqua, I just saw a little kid and her mom walking in hand, and it made me feel so warm in my chest. I guess I'm calling my mom tonight. Aww. Oh, is Gala about to pop in? Anything else you need? No, it's fine. Thank you. Just one of those days? I suppose. It's one of those moments when it seems like everything is collapsing simultaneously. It happens way too often. Or it feels that way too often. Not necessarily great by any means. I know how that feels. Want to talk about it? Tiger, hi! We're getting a diggy hole as everyone comes in. That's a shame, because then we can't hear we can't hear Tiger playing Phasmo. Hello everyone, how are you all doing? Bosses to brews. Well, dearies, we've come to from the Tiger's boss rush to Nerapi's coffee chat. Settle in, have a virtual cookie, and enjoy. You want to see the open back now? All right. Unfortunately for me, it doesn't mean that the bra shows, but there you go. There's the open back. So it's kind of a string tie-on. Very open. Which for me can be an issue. So I have to wear something over this if I go out. Because otherwise the bra shows, which is not great. Thank you for shouting out Jess again. I appreciate it.
I can see why you yelled at Billy.
Oh, I see what you're playing. It's one of the mini games in ZZZ. I'm sure we won't complain. I mean, some people wouldn't complain. Everyone should also go check out Volty. But for you guys that don't know me, coming in with the raid, I'm Nerapi, radio streamer here on Twitch, who usually stream every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursdays. We've been on vacation this week. Yes, I've been resting, I promise. So we've had some extra streams this week. And usually on Sundays, it's either we play games with TIC, the International Council, which is the stream team that I'm a part of, or we play short games, like the one we're playing today. We finished Coffee Talk 1 earlier. We were a lot closer to the end than I thought, and we've now started Coffee Talk 2. On Tuesdays, we're currently playing Persona 5 Royal, cosplaying as Panther, usually, anyways, if it's not too warm, because it is a very warm outfit. Yeah, and then on Thursdays, we'll probably finally be returning to Crosscode, is what I'm assuming we're going to be doing. But yeah, welcome in. You literally just log in for arcade events when Lady RP tells you they're happening. Nice. Is that the only reason you play this game anymore, is to play the arcade events? Chronista Omega, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Did you come in with a raid? Or how did you find the channel, if not? But how is everyone doing? Nile, how are you doing as well? So yes, everyone should check out Chapuis, Nile, Tiger Jess. They're all super awesome, super sweet people, as well as Volty, obviously. Everyone check out Volty as well. Yeah, 4 years. 4 years, Volty. That's how long since you've, was it you or was it me that raided? I don't remember, actually, if you raided or if I raided. I know we were both playing Spyro, that's all I remember. You found a channel through a friend? Fair enough. Well, welcome in. I appreciate you popping in. Doing good. You beat P3R. Nice. How'd that go? Jess's game made you sad. Why? What happened? What happened? You were the one that raided me? Okay. I knew it was because either one of us was playing Spyro. That much I remembered. Or we were both playing Spyro. Either way, I remember that much. Happy you get to raid me. We never stream on the same day. Yeah. Yeah. This is not something that that usually happens. Yeah, it's not something that usually happens. I usually limit to Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, like I said earlier. Spouse hasn't been feeling the greatest, so I've turned up with a lot of free time, and I don't really know what else to do with my time, to be honest. I'm not one to really game on my own, because I get bored playing games on my own, typically. You know, like, I'll play 20 minutes and then get bored and stop playing, unfortunately. I'm very much a social gamer, so this is kind of my way to play games. And Tiger and Nile were crying, no! There was a sad cutscene, no, aw. I can come to Michigan in January. That sounds hard. And very far away from me. Where is Michigan? I don't know my US states. Michigan. Yeah, that's like 20 hours from here. That's not happening. That's not happening. Jesus. I'm sorry, Volty. That's a very long drive. Yeah, it's a 20-hour drive from here. Michigan is below Ontario. Yeah, that's what I just noticed. I just looked. You're moving to Indiana in December. Nice, Chapuis. See, I don't know my states. Where is Indiana? Indiana. Indiana. To Moncton. It is 20 hours, so even further! Even further. Sad. West of Ohio. See, I'll tell you the states that I know and where approximately they are. Okay, Florida. Then I also know Alabama. Texas, obviously. There's a state right beside Alabama that my DM is from. Tennessee. There we go. Tennessee. I had to think of the capital, which was Nashville, which is where he lives. And then I was like, okay, Nashville is Nashville, Tennessee. Okay. And then California. And then right beside California, there's... Or near California, there's... the state where there's a lot of Mormon people. I'm having a blank. It's not Ohio. Utah. Thank you. Now, thank you. I had a blank on the name of the state, but I know it. And then obviously Alaska. Those are about the states that I know. Oh, and of course Maine. Maine, because that's right under me. or at least from where I'm at, it's not technically under me. It's more west, but in my hometown, it was south. You don't know a lot of states either. I know states, Tiger, because of friends, longtime friends that I know where they're from. So Utah and Tennessee, those are both people that I've known for over 10 years. I've had a friend since I was a teenager that that lived in Alaska. I think they've probably moved now into more central U.S. You should know Ohio because I'm from there. See, I wasn't even sure which state you were in, Sheffy. We don't often talk about where some of you all are from. Like it's mentioned in passing here or there, but it's not something that's constantly brought up in conversation, so I don't always 100% know. How long is this drive to Scotland? That sounds like a drive underwater, and that sounds like a few weeks drive. And that does not sound fun to drive underwater. I don't know if it's feasible, actually. I think the engine would die. We are Facebook friends. You could pinpoint me geographically. I mean, fair. I don't always go snooping on Facebooks. Like, we're friends on Facebook, but I haven't gone to snoop your profile. So 20 hours is nothing to Scotland. I mean, fair. It's a lot less long and hard than going to Scotland. It's still very hard to get over there. Oh my god. Also, I wouldn't have the vacation time anymore. My vacation time is usually the week of March and the first week of September. So I'd have to take unpaid time off to do it. I'm one of the few Twitch people who can see the name of your current university and the name of your new university. True. True. You're 10 hours from me because Maine is in the way. Maine is a big state. Maine is huge. I think, like, if I really think about it, I think probably Maine and Texas are your two biggest states. Right? Next time you'll come to Canada. Again, depends where you come in from in Canada, Volti. If you go in Ontario, that's the same deal. It's like 20 some hours from me. Just really depends where you're visiting. Alaska's biggest. Okay. I mean, fair. Fair. Probably one of the least, well, probably still populated, but probably least populated than other places. I suck. I know I suck. I know just how much I suck. You don't have to bring it up. Absolutely not. Maine is tiny compared to our biggest states. Okay. Okay. I remember looking at the map and Maine is pretty big, but I could be wrong. Maine is pretty small compared to the western states. Got it. Right, you need to move house. Moving out west into the more populated provinces would be a lot more expensive than where we live here. We can't even imagine moving to a different house in the same city we're in right now because things are way too freaking expensive. So, no, probably not happening. As much as I'd like to, probably not happening. I'm sorry. But how is everyone doing? Why did we cry? What happened in game that made everyone cry? Then get a visa and move here. Oh my god. Maine is actually the 12th smallest state. Really? Holy shit. I was not expecting that. Because in my head, it's pretty big. When I last looked at it. That would be a spoiler. I'm enjoying P5R. I don't know if I'll ever get to P3R and the other ones. They didn't really have the same appeal to me. I've been enjoying P5R though. Which should hopefully be back on Tuesday. I don't think we have any Any plans for this Tuesday? I know, Volty, I'm a frustrating person. I agree. I already have trouble scheduling stuff with people from around here, Volty. Maine is, no. Hawaii was bigger than Maine. Interesting. Excuse me. You're just having a bubble? What do you mean a bubble? No, I'm confused. Now I am confused. But yeah, so we're playing Coffee Talk 2 tonight, which does follow on Coffee Talk 1 that we finished earlier. So this is 3 years after, from what we're noticing. So Coffee Talk 1 took place around September to October 2020 in Seattle, and this is also taking place in Seattle, but in 2023. In September, we're in September-ish right now as well, so September 21st or 22nd right now. And we're also meeting new characters. So last game, we had met Gala. We haven't seen Gala in this game yet, but we had met Gala. We had met Silver, although they went by the name of Neil at the time, which was a alien that took the appearance of an astronaut, because that's how they thought that her Earthlings dressed to an extent. Then today we met Amanda, who is Silver/Neil's sister, hence why we see the astronaut helmet, because they're not as well acclimated to Earth. Myrtle, who is a programmer and who works on Full Metal Conflicts, which is a game series in this world. Riona, who's right here right now, over here, a beautiful lady in blue who's a siren, who's trying to be a soprano, but got blasted by social media and hasn't had the courage to try again, because people, there's a lot of racism in this game, which kind of translates to IRL racism. So you see a lot of that, but in between races instead of between different humans, I guess. Like a singer, a soprano, like the actual opera singer, a soprano. We also met Lucas today, who is a satyr, who's an influencer. No one's redeemed that in a while. But yeah, so a satyr who is an influencer who's on hiatus right now, actually. Who so far, when he's been in the cafe, has not been able to not meddle in other people's affair, much like Freya in the first game. We haven't not met Freya yet. Aqua, who's also a game dev. So she works with code, I believe, where she's trying to make a game from scratch and has Myrtle's help, which I'm pretty sure they're in a relationship, which is great. We also have Lua, who's French, votre âme est un paysage choisi. She works for some company. I don't remember exactly the company, but she works for a company. And she's fairly high up in the company, as far as I'm aware. She's a succubus. Then we have Georgie, who's part of the police workforce and has a family, who we saw in the first game. And we have Rachel, who we have in here right now. She is a pop star, I guess. So she makes music, she dances, or she's trying to make her own music. Right now she's dancing and singing to other songs. And her father, Hendry, is her manager. Although she had a manager in the previous game, Mr. Lewis, I think his name was. But it was discovered towards the end of the last game that Mr. Lewis was in some drug slash sex related affairs and has been arrested. So hence why her father is now her manager. So this game has been fun, and we serve them drinks. So all these beautiful, beautiful people, we serve them hot drinks. So we've discovered quite a few drinks already, thankfully. But yeah. But hopefully you all have been doing amazing. But yeah, this is the shirt I was talking to you about, Jess. It is nice and kind of nice for like the upcoming fall season. Sure, it's open back, but it is actually fairly warm because long sleeves. Rachel is feeling generous today. Although we're probably gonna finish this day, and I think Rion wanted me to play something with him soon here. What was it called? Lockdown Protocol. We played a little bit last night with them when we raided into them. So we'll probably switch to Lockdown Protocol, which is, excuse me, similar to Among Us. Good evening. Huh. Gala. Doctor. Long time no see. Also, Gala is a werewolf. Before I forget to mention, he's a werewolf. Hey, Rachel. Still a hospital admissions officer here. I know, I'm just kidding. Welcome, Mr. Gala. Hey, Don. I'm just here for a quick drink before I get to work. But looks like I'll have to take a breather first. I'll have to agree. Please make yourself at home. Oh, nice. No, you. You are nice. So, you were saying... The lady and I were in the middle of a conversation. We were? Maybe at the beginning of one? I'll back off if I'm being too nosy, though. I'm just very happy today. I see. Should I move over there? No, you're fine. I'm curious about how you've been doing, too. But I've got to keep the momentum with Sister over there. Heard the oh nice, I'm pretty sure was not directed at me, Shapri, to be honest. So I was redirecting the nice to Tiger instead of whatever what Tiger was saying was nice, which was probably about the shirt that I said that it was a warmer shirt and good for fall. I am nice. Good. Good. Alright then, please don't mind me. And I am correct. For once. This reminds me strongly of my very first visit here. To be frank, this may be the place where people ask me the most questions. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I'm not sure yet. You're in love with the yellow outfit today? That yellow really suited you, though. Holy cow. I personally wouldn't... I don't think I would rock yellow that bright. But it looked good on you. You just enjoy calling you when you say no you. Yeah, you don't like when I say no you anymore. But I don't mind it too much. Truthfully, I do not interact with many people on a daily basis, since I'm on the road most of the time. Is that so? Yellow is such a good color on Jess, right? What do you do for a living, if you don't mind me asking? A groover driver. Okay, so I'm assuming that's supposed to be an Uber kind of thing. But I only do intercity deliveries, mostly. Sounds tough. It's not as bad as it sounds. I quite enjoy driving. It helps clear the mind, sometimes. Right. That's true. I drove a cab in Manhattan back in the early 60s. You did? Yes, but I had to stop after a few months since it got pretty dangerous. Dangerous? How? Because people kept trying to pick a fight with me. Oh. I also had a few people try to skip paying fares or rob me. That sounds so terrifying and dangerous. Well, it was back in the early 60s. People weren't as kind to us as they are now. But I get why you like driving. Panda kept giving you jean jackets at the Value Village. I was like, okay, we can only pick one. Fair. Fair. And jean jackets do look really good on you. Like, not a lot of people can pull off denim, but you pull it off really well. I agree. I always enjoyed the long drive back and forth from airports. So you hear, and so you hear. Yes, I see. Prior to focusing exclusively on delivery, I used to accept passengers as well. Oh, why the change? Because 7 out of 10 passengers would cancel on me. Usually right after they entered my car as well, which resulted in my suspension. What? Why? Because I terrify them? Ah, that's just rude. I agree with Miss Rachel, it sounds so unreasonable. You had to laugh. Everything that looked good was tummy all figure. Of course it was. Of course. I must admit, I looked significantly different back then. It was because I never had to deal with so many people before. I was living in seclusion, far away from big cities up until that point. And so, during the appeal period, I attempted to make myself appear less frightening. In the meantime, I was permitted to make deliveries. Right. Turns out that I enjoyed doing deliveries much more than I expected, so I rescinded my appeal. Additionally, the schedule flexibility allows me to focus more on my training and auditions. Did you say auditions? For what? I've been auditioning for a soprano role. Really? That sounds cool. No, it's not cool at all. Why do you say that? I've tried for years and have yet to land one single role. Oh. I also lost air pressure in one of my tires, by the way. Really? Yes. The officer already warned us about it too. However, I'm not quite sure if it's related to this case. I'll let Officer Jory know about it when he comes in. Thank you. So yes, not a good day. I'm sorry to hear that. It's fine. I'm used to it. Okay, Rion just went live. Finishing day in Kofi Talk 2 and on my way. Lurk had a long day going to it. Sounds good, Jess. Thank you for the raid. I really do appreciate it. Have a good night. Sleep well. And thank you again for trusting your community with mine. I know a lot of our communities kind of intersect, but I love you too. Aw. Sorry, don't mind me. I'm just going to check my messages. Okay. It's nice to see you again, Rachel. Oh, same. You must have been busy. I haven't seen you around here in a while. How's Hendry? Dad's fine. He's pretty busy too. Not as busy as you, it seems. I've seen him here at least every other month or so. Really, Dawn? You won't let me stay out late on my break, yet he comes here to see all of you? Well, you gotta go. Sounds good. Have a good day, Cronista. Thank you for popping in. Plant trees, yes, plant all the trees. Just kidding. I know he comes here often. It's fine. He's old. He needs breaks more than me. Right. Being able to unwind becomes more important as you get older. True. Be sure he gets his yearly checkups, though. Will do. So what's up with you these days? Not a lot, but, I have a small problem at work, actually. Yeah? What is it? Well, as the person who handles patient admissions, I have to handle really young kids sometimes. We're not a children's hospital, so they usually come in as urgent cases. Aww. That's why I try to make the admissions process as painless as possible. Just to make things a little easier for everyone involved. Yeah. Sadly, kids tend to get scared of me, which makes it expediting their admissions more difficult sometimes. Why? You look like a big teddy bear. But you're like one of the nicest guys I know. Well, they're usually really, really young. Do you know what makes them so afraid of you? Not exactly, but I think my size has something to do with it. I still tower over them even when I get down to their eye level. Yeah. They probably feel vulnerable too. Yeah, I see what you mean. Not exactly what you'd call a great combo. Not at all. Again, it's not a big deal. I'm just wondering if there's anything I can do about it. Hey, Dawn. Yes? Didn't realize it was already this late. Seems like I'll have to go soon. Can I order now? Of course. What will it be? I'll have my usual. A mix of tea, milk, and ginger. Yeah, he's gonna want his Galahad. Tea, milk, ginger. I don't remember if that's the way to brew it or if the milk and ginger are inverse, because they like to do that. Oh yeah, he gave me the right way to put it in. Thank you. A special drink just for you, sir. Made in a jiffy without compromising quality. Thanks. It's great, as usual. I can't seem to make it like you do. But it still works, right? At least for the intended purpose? It does. I'm just saying, yours is still the best, taste-wise. What was it anyway? Ginger latte? It's closer to ginger milk tea, I think. Oh, that was me. Oops. What Dawn said. Either way, I've come to like it as my late-night shift drink of choice. Since I'm trying to cut back on my caffeine intake. For health reasons? Pretty much, yeah. I find myself better at controlling my fury that way. Ah, I see. That's good to know. Guess I'll have to rely on you in my venture into the world of tea drinking. You can count on me. I should leave before the storm gets worse. Aww. Next time, we'll catch up. Okay. Alright. Sorry to leave in the middle of the conversation. Hang in there. It always gets better. Thank you. Have a safe trip. See you. Riona, isn't it? I'm sorry to hear about the auditions. Trust me, I really get how you're feeling right now. Yes? Uh-huh. I've been rejected by agencies many times too, before I finally made it into my previous group. Miss Rachel here is an idol. Her single is on the shelves behind you. Oh! That's amazing! Thanks. Do you have a reel online somewhere? Might be playing on a different field, but I'd still love to see it. I took it down a long time ago. Why? I had to deal with a lot of online harassment. Therefore, I removed it to save myself some headaches. What? People are unbelievable. Don't mind the haters. They're just people who have nothing better to do. True. Right. I suppose you must have dealt with similar things before? Plenty. It comes with the fame, for better or for worse. I see. Anyway, you should keep it up. Maybe I can ask my colleagues if they know any audition leads. If you link me your reel. Are you sure? Yep. I mean, no promises, but I'll try. I have a video if you want to see it. Of course. Let me move over there then. A video of Riona singing. Whoa. I might not get opera, but that was pretty nice. It'd be great if you posted more of these online. What do you mean? You have this, je ne sais quoi thing going on? An unusualness that may captivate some people. Oh, I know. You should upload your stuff on TurboChill. I bet many people will love it. Oh. It's alright. What's wrong? I don't think I'm cut out to have any presence online. I don't fit in with the culture. I told you, don't mind the haters. I mean, it's just not just that. might have a complex regarding something else. What complex? You both might dislike me for this. Why? I wish to do my best in the old-fashioned way, so to speak. Meaning, seems more appropriate for me to follow the traditional route, as opposed to using shortcuts or things that are online. Oh, I get it. I realize this makes me sound snobbish. I apologize. Who cares? Everybody's a snob in one way or another. But maybe you shouldn't limit yourself like that just yet. What do you mean? The entertainment industry changes rapidly, you know? For almost 3 years I've been doing this. It takes a lot of flexibility to stay afloat, because there's always someone who could replace you. Ah. I don't know a lot about opera, but I'm sure it's changing too. Some things aren't always better the old way, especially in the creative industry. True. Things stay stagnant in two ways. Either they're profitable, or certain people are just really stubborn. Like the past me. Back then I thought I could only choose 1 or 2 things I was good at, and just forget about the rest. But recently I got a chance to make my own song with a musician. I'm not the best at composing, so I really need the help. I see. And the musician I'm collaborating with? He had a dream of becoming a fighter jet pilot. However, one thing or another kept him from making his dream come true. So he posted his music as a hobby on Tomochill, and just like that, bam, he did it big. Oh. Yep, I'm a big fan of his. In fact, all the music in this coffee shop is from his newest album. Licensed, of course. I see. That's amazing of him. You too. Don't be afraid to do things a little differently. Plenty roads to Rome and all that. That's all I can say about it. At any rate, I'll try asking around if they have any sort of leads. Should we exchange IDs? Do you have any? No, but I have a cell phone number. Okay. There. Thank you. Okay, Riona, have to go now. I'll hit you up by text if I have anything. Thank you so much. Don't thank me yet. But you're so welcome. Don, I'm going. See you soon? Of course. Please come again soon. Bye-bye. I love Rachel. Meow. So interesting. This is my first time seeing a Nikomimi up close. Is that so? Oh, how about your car? Will you be alright? I have a spare tire. I will fix it once the weather improves. Alright. Coming here was a wise decision. I wasn't sure whether I should. Oh? In truth, I am deeply embarrassed by my conduct last time. I regret it. I apologize. Please, don't be sorry. No harm done. Thank you. It's just... there are times when I, too, feel lonely. This was not my first rejection from an audition, as you may have already inferred. But... it never gets easier. Understandable. Yeah, you're gonna get rejected more often than you're gonna get accepted, especially at first. Typically, I would just ruminate about it in my car, while being parked somewhere. I acknowledge it is not the most effective means of resolving my feelings. However, it is better than the alternatives, which are none. Now you can always come here. I don't know. I feel as though I am only bringing doom and gloom to the table here. Nonsense. Our door is always open. In the evenings, of course. So please, don't ever hesitate to stop by. We'll see. Sounds like the weather will clear up soon. Really? How do you know? Experience? Let's just say I observe the sky a lot, especially in traffic. Makes sense. I guess. In any case, I better leave now. Thank you again. Don. You're very welcome. Have a safe trip out there, Miss Riona. I hope she comes by again. Lucas. Okay, it's a bad idea. I won't do it. Jeez. Yeah, don't get that tattoo. I think this is it for today. Let's see. Whose keycard is this? A keycard attached to a lanyard. Jesus, everyone's leaving their shit. I'll just keep it for now. Someone's apartment key. Maybe? Okay, let's wrap this all up, shall we? Cool. Alright, this is where we're going to end for coffee talk at the very least for tonight. Saturday, September 23rd, 2023. After reading the headlines, of course. Petition to combine Halloween and Christmas gains traction. Why? Tactical survival game Kriegsfront 4 Final Front set to release next year. Belltown man caught after attempting to outrun police with Segway. Oops. Save game. Main menu. Yep.
Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing and commenting down below.